the chase here is the 9 car of Kasey Kahne, making his second chase in his career. He doesn't have a win here, has one top 5 finish, 4th coming in the fall of 2004. Now, a lot of discussion this week about what's happening with this team, given the merger that was announced a week ago, that this team will be going away from Dodge and to Ford in 2010. This is what Kasey Kahne had to say in his press conference.
I don't really know who it is either. So, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just, there's not a lot of answers out there right now. I don't know if it's because we're in the middle of a lot of things, or if we just don't have a person in that position. I think Robbie Loomis is supposedly going to be that guy, but I don't think he is yet. So is it Foster, but you can't get anything out of Foster. So it's hard to say, you know, who that is. And I think it's because we're in a lot of different things right now, but I just feel so confident and so comfortable with Kenny and with the team that he has surrounding him and has surrounding us. And if I didn't have that, I'd be a mess. I wouldn't know what to think.
Now this week, the Vice President and Managing Director of Competition, Mark McCardle, and Richard Petty Motorsports parted ways, and that was one of the discussions about leadership, and still sort of a big state of flux over here with this organization.
Well, I might step on some toes and make some people mad, but it wouldn't be the first time. But I'm going to tell you what I've heard and what I know about this situation a lot. You have people over here at this organization trying to make racing decisions that are business people that maybe are really good in other areas, but the racing side of it is not their expertise. And Kasey and Elliott and AJ and these guys are all very concerned about the direction and who is in charge and getting the things done that they feel like they need on the racetrack.
I feel like the 9 team is going to be okay. I think trying to go for the championship is going to be difficult, but being in the chase, their performance is there. They're pretty good week in and week out. And he just said he feels comfortable with his crew chief, Kenny Francis, so they'll be okay. The real problem is going to be with the other teams that are not quite up to par, and how do they get there? They need that leadership at the top to be able to get a direction and start fixing some of the problems they have with their other teams.
Yeah, you said the one thing. Kenny Francis is the saving grace over there. I mean, Robbie Loomis is great if he's able to be in the position that he needs to be, but Kenny Francis is the glue that's holding this together right now, along with great talent there in Kasey Kahne.
Let's update the performance on the racetrack of this 9-car. Dave.
As they started this morning's session, the biggest complaint that driver had was that he had no rear grip. And so they went to work on the car after 8 laps on track, spent about 10 or 12 minutes in the garage area, moving the truck arms and things around in the back of this car to try to give Kasey more rear grip. So he lost a lot of track time, but it was a big adjustment he felt he needed to try to get this car in the racetrack.
Kasey Kahne will come on to pit road, and they will try to get him dialed in. Boy, how special would it be for this operation and Richard Petty Motorsports if they could possibly get a chance to be on that stage as a champion when this year is done.